Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to start a no-till garden from scratch just using compost and cardboard. So we're going to be working on 3 new beds that I have at the front of the property. They're going to be the kids' beds. They're excited to work on those with us. All of these beds are going to get a fresh new layer of compost. I'm going to start by taking out all of the hoops, raking all of the straw down, keep that in the pathways. Hiding from the wind. But these are the 3 garden beds that we are starting from scratch with our no-till. This area that you see here is, I believe, 2 years old, and I did the tarp method on it where I laid tarps down to kill the grass. We have zoysia grass in here, so it does take a very long time with that method, but you do have to get the weeds somewhat under control if you have the ones that are aggressive. I consider zoysia grass to be an aggressive weed, so it did take a while to get rid of that. But this area we used the tarp method to go ahead and kill most of the grass and all of the weeds. You can still see there's still some in there.
Much better. Now we can walk in between these and not trip over our feet or the logs.
I have my cardboard here. I'm going to lay cardboard, very thick cardboard down in each one of these, and I'm going to cover with compost. The cardboard, whatever cardboard you pick, you want to try to take as many of the stickers and tape off as you can. We're going to leave our cardboard double layered. And you want to cover the area. I have it marked by these old fence posts. You can use nothing or you can use whatever you want. Take the stickers off, take the tape off. You don't want any painted cardboard. You want brown cardboard. All the tape removed, and we're going to cover this whole area and we're going to put the compost on top of it. I need more cardboard. Okay, we have our cardboard down. Again, it's best to use just brown cardboard, nothing that's painted or has a wax film on it. The brown breaks down the best, and actually the worms love the cardboard, so it'll bring them to the surface. And then, so this is very beginner friendly. This area has not been tilled. We did use the tarp method, like I said, to get rid of the weeds. But other than that, this is very much just raw space. Last year we grew in it. We did grow here, and it worked really well. So we decided to make these beds, but we're going to go with no till. And then, okay, so we have our cardboard down, and now we're going to put our compost on top. The compost that you choose, we go to a bulk store to get the compost. We put it in the back of the truck, and we bring it here. We can get a truck bed full for less than $40. It's very cost effective. If you don't have a truck, using the bag compost from the store will also be a fantastic idea. We're aiming for about 4 inches of compost on top of this cardboard. I have seen this done straight on grass, cardboard, compost, grass, let it sit for the winter, and it was wonderful. Like I said, I have zoysia grass. That stuff can grow through concrete. You are supposed to wet the cardboard before you get started. Right now.
Everybody makes mistakes.
So I made a mistake. I was supposed to wet this cardboard, but it has been raining. So I'm not super worried about this one, but I will make sure I water the next 2 beds. It just helps the cardboard break down a little bit better. The step that we forgot on this bed back here was to water the cardboard. It helps it break down faster so that the soil underneath doesn't become anaerobic. We're gonna go ahead and water this one in too while we're at it. Think so?
Yeah. Ooh, we're dumping it.
Whoop. And now they're done, all 3 of them. They have about 4 inches of compost. It is early February, so they're not ready to be planted yet, but we'll just let them sit here and kind of mellow out and get ready for planting season. We finished those 3 beds up there. They got about 4 inches of compost on each one of them. These beds are much more established, so they're just going to get a top dressing of around 2 inches. Oh, that was your sad face?
When my wheelbarrow, I think we need a new wheelbarrow for me.
I fixed it.
Yeah, but it's going to fall off and then next time I come here.
Why do you think that?
But
Oh, you just, it always falls off? I've never had it fall off before.
What?
I've never seen it fall off before.
Well, I did because I was watching it.
You have seen it fall off?
Yeah.
Can you go get the big rake for me? And just like that, we are ready for our spring planting. Now, a truck bed did not finish all of the beds that we needed it to finish. We still have 2 that are left, so we'll have to get that later. But we are off to a great start for this spring. You can see behind me, they're all nice and tidy. It's kind of like having a fresh tilled garden, except we didn't disturb any of the soil, and we just put a fresh layer of compost over the top. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.